무지개 피어 날 줄로 믿습니다.
I believe
저도 처음 듣는 노래인데
a rainbow will be bestowed upon us. I never heard of this song before, but our 16th batch spirituality workshops, with the help of the spirit world,
육차 영성 수련생 주제곡입니다.
it is their theme song.
정말 우리 참 수련생들 또 천심원 직원들이 훌륭합니다. 박수 한번.
Our trainees and our staff members, they are outstanding. Please give them a great round of applause.
우리 노래를 많이 만들고 우리 문화를 만들어야
We have to make many songs. We have to make our culture.
저작권 시비에 걸리지 않습니다.
Then, on Cheonshim Won TV, we won't be bothered by copyright claims.
이것도 저작권 시비에 걸려서 벌금도 물고
In the past,
있습니다. 그래서
because of copyright claims, we had to pay fines. So,
많은 음악이나
where we go in the future,
창작을 해서
we have to make our own songs and make our own culture.
합니다. 오늘 1422회
Today, the 1422nd Visual Devotion, we are connected to about 20,000 locations
200여 명이
and have about 46,000 people offering devotion with one heart.
오늘 천원 특별교구에
Today, Cheonwon Special District,
201명이 함께하고 있는데
they have 201 people
같이
in the
정성을 다해
headquarters.
감사드리고
And I'm grateful for your persistent devotion. Cheonseung Church, Sunmun University Church, Kumcheon Church,
300회를 맞이해서
they're all celebrating their 300th visual devotion and placed 4th place in Heavenly Korea.
142
Sendai Church of Japan has 1,403 people. Nagano Church, 119 people, 2nd place.
이렇게
Masayama Church, 100 people, 3rd place of Japan.
태국의
And
친구들이 많이 참여해서 정성을
from Thailand, there are many people offering devotion.
500회를 맞이
Jeonwoo-si Church
성교회가
commemorates their 500th visual devotion,
정성을 드리고 있습니다.
and Heso Church is commemorating their 400th visual devotion. Today, we have 612 trainees, and tomorrow, in the morning,
수료식을 하게
there will be the graduation ceremony of our 16th spirituality workshop.
수료식을 끝난 다음에
After the graduation ceremony,
위하는 생활을 습관화하는 이런 또 전 정성 기간을 보내는 분들도
there are those who will join the spirituality academy.
구치소 앞에서
Today, in
37일
front
정말 추운 날
of the detention center, the 37th day,
한 마음으로 기도를
120 people are offering devotion there with one heart.
교회, 관악교회,
Guri Church, Kwana Church, Ansan Church,
일산교회,
Namyangju Church, Ilsan Church, Ilshin Church, Icheon Church,
부천교회,
Pucheon Church,
통일무도 팀도 함께
and the Tongil Mudo team
있는데
are offering devotion
주님께서
as one.
정성 알고 계신다는 말씀을 들었습니다.
And we heard that True Mother knows all of our devotion.
적극 정성 드리고
Offering devotion in such cold weather
하고 있다는 것을
and
알고 있다고
cleaning diligently, she knows that we're doing all this.
정성 들여서 그 정성이 하늘에 닿기를 바랍니다.
I hope we offer our utmost devotion and
가정
hoping that that devotion will reach the heavens.
어머님
Representing the True family,
자세하게 소개해 주셨습니다.
Yeona님, Munyeona님,
참 사랑해
gave the status report of True Mother.
어머니
Our True Mother
그러신가
living the life
사랑의 길을 많이
of sacrifice in the detention center.
하시기
Why does she live like this? Because only a life lived centered on true love is a life lived with heavenly parents.
한식하고 저주하고
In such a difficult situation,
보면
if we
참 사랑의 길을
curse each other and blame each other, we
사랑의 궤도를 벗어나면
fall astray from that path of true love. And if we do so, heavenly parents cannot be with us.
하늘 부모님께서 언제나 함께 할 수 있는 그 길을
So,
어떻게 갈 것인가
how are we going to walk that path where heavenly parents is?
위해서는 안 되겠습니다. 아주
We must remember that this is the path of commitment.
떠나면
If we
하늘 부모님 불쌍한
lay astray from this path,
부모님 되시고
then
그런 하나님을 부모로 모셔야 될 것을 알았기 때문에 일생 동안 감옥에 들어가고 별의별 욕을 먹으면서도 변하지 않고 참
And our true mother,
걸어오셨다는 참 부모님 말씀을 우리가 훈독을 하게
we read
되었습니다.
her words.
중에서 하신 말씀 이제 하나하나 다 우리가 이루어 드려야 될 겁니다.
We must make a reality of what True Mother is saying in the detention center. Today with that video, we saw all creation let shout.
대역사 효정 봉헌식을 하면서
While having a Hyojong offering ceremony during our great works,
이 천의 축승자 모시고 하는 찬양에
that praise while attending the inheritors, we felt that electricity. Our members received so much grace.
시대로 진입하게 될 줄로 믿습니다.
I believe we will enter an age of great revival.
손주
Today, Mr. Son Ju-hyo,
한 2세 간증을
we heard
했습니다.
the testimony of our precious second generation. Last time, Son Ju-hung, his brother, gave a testimony,
간증하게
and this time his younger brother had gave the testimony.
새로 태어났지만
He was born as a second generation, but when he was one, his mother passed away.
얼마나 함께 있었는가 하는 걸 실감하게 됩니다.
I believe we can feel how much his mother was with him in the spirit world. But to fill that gap of love,
담배와 방탕
going into drugs,
됐을 때
cigarettes,
군대에 가서
and smoking, and drinking.
공황장애, 불안장애, 간질, 대인, 기피
But it eventually reached his limits, getting social disorder, anxiety disorder, social phobia.
그 과정 가운데 얼마나
In that process,
부모님 마음을 아프게 했는가
how much did he hurt his parents' hearts? We can kind of get a sense of that.
해서는 안 됩니다.
We must not be at ease
어디서 어떻게
at the fact that we are born as second or third generation. Based on how you live,
악신 영계가 내려와서 역사할 수 있기 때문에
based on how you live, determines whether the good spirit world or the bad spirit world will work through you.
어머님께서 청평이 중요하다는 말씀을 하시고
True Mother says that Cheonpyeong is important. And at Cheonpyeong, you must organize your past and organize your present. And only then
나갈 수 있다고 하시면서
can our future change and our future generations change.
그런 말씀을 하셨습니다.
And he said we must become the saviors of our age. But coming to the spirituality workshop,
했습니다.
he had a very important experience.
기일에 비명을 지르고 쓰러지는 사건이 벌어지고 그 영을 정리하기 위해서 우리 스태프들이 얼마나 고생했는지 모릅니다. 그날
Our staff,
걸 봐도
when he collapsed, our staff tried their best
심장이 가게 됩니다.
to liberate his evil spirits. And at that moment, we could kind of see how much his mother was with him through the spirit world. And at the moment, he heard True Father's voice. You are my child. I love you, but I'm sorry. You could not feel my love.
나의 사랑스러운
But despite that,
자녀다.
you are my beloved child,
축복을 받아야 한다.
and you must receive the blessing.
들었는데
He heard the voice of heaven.
정말 이번에 영적인 체험을 통해서
And through this spiritual
박혀가지고
experience, his roots of faith
있습니다.
were sent deeply.
마술을 잘한다는데
He says he's good at magic.
마술 좀 보실까요? 얼마나
So-
잘하나?
Shall we bring him on stage tomorrow to see how good he is at magic?
내가 앞으로 뭐 서울역 광장이든 가평
Whether it's Seoul-yeok
버스 터미널
Entertainment Center or
마술
가평 Seoul
보여주면서 모이기 시작하는
Soak Terminal,
그때 또 한마디 연설하고
when he gathers people showing magic, he should give a speech
이제
or something.
나가서 외칠 수 있는 팀을
And
준비하고 있습니다.
we're right now preparing a spirituality academy team
싣고 나가가지고
to
보여주면서
face people. So maybe we should prepare a truck
훈련시켜가지고 장차 세상에 나가 큰일할 수 있는 지도자로
so he can perform here and there.
준비를 지금 하고 있습니다.
And anyway, we're preparing our leaders who can preach
주현
aloud
인물도
in society. So our Son Ju-young, he's a very handsome man.
변화를 가져왔습니다.
He had a very substantial change.
이기적인 생각이 이타적 생각으로 변화하고
He regained his faith.
키워주는 부모님도 원망하고 살았지만
Although he resented everything and resented his parents in the past, now he loves and forgives.
떠났던 아버지를
And when he was 1, his father left him, and despite that, he's offering calling out name prayers for him. And he overcame all of his fears and disorders. He has truly been reborn. Our true parents are almighty. The reason we have to offer devotion is at the time when spirits are stuck in us and our staff try to liberate those spirits, if the spirit world doesn't work through us, we cannot liberate them. We ask Hungjinim, please liberate these spirits and send them to a training center. We can't just ask for this, we have to take action. If we don't set conditions of devotion, then nothing happens. So, saying that the Cheonbo works are maximized is that through your devotion, because you set that foundation of devotion, our words are becoming true, our prayers are becoming true. So our directors in this training center and our staff members, and all those with the Hyojong staff, they have the power to solve spiritual problems. And our branch leaders, they all were trained during the COVID-19 pandemic. They experienced liberating spirits. And that is how they are able to organize these spiritual events happening all around the world. Without devotion, we cannot walk the path of spirit and truth. Aju? So, Heavenly Europe, at a time, he was not offering visual devotion because he was busy with work. But True Father, when he tried to sleep, he would hear True Father's breathing. Like, and he would say, Munim표. He would say to me, tell Munim표 to offer visual devotion. And I messaged him, and he didn't listen because he was busy. So Europe is pretty idealistic, and they're very sophisticated. That aura coming to the Korean Peninsula, they could have been a great support to True Mother, but through visual devotion, we can see that the spiritual energy of the Cheonshim Won is changing these very knowledgeable people of Europe. So we read the testimonies, and there was a very interesting testimony by Maxim. Hearing the drum beats, he said his entire body was vibrating, and he was able to liberate all those spirits that were tormenting him. He experienced that amazing grace. If we're connected with True Mother's umbilical cord, then these things happen. So when we hear the beats of the drum, think as if your belly button is connected to True Mother's umbilical cord. Then amazing works will be bestowed upon you. Those who experience this, they shout louder, they offer more sincere prayers. And if we, with more members, second generations, pray like this and offer devotion like this, peace will come about.
기적의 역사가 벌어진다면은 유럽의 평화가 이루어지고 세계
And if such miracles happen, if miracles happen with dead people live again, then I believe peace will be bestowed on the Europe continent.
가서 활동하고 나왔습니다. 전쟁하는 이스라엘도 가가지고 거기서 집회도
President Moon In-pyo will go to Israel, which is in war, risking his life.
아빠를 기다리는지
And how much the youngest is waiting for his father.
아빠 철회하기도 하면 철회하기도 하는데 옆에 있다가
And
그때는 안겨가지고 또 차 타고 가고 있는데 오늘은 안 왔는데
it seems like his youngest didn't come to the visual devotion today.
그런데
He would always
아빠가 조금 있으면
grab
간다고 그러니까 얼마나 그냥
branch leader Moon In-pyo's arm.
모릅니다.
So his youngest will always stick to President Moon In-pyo, not knowing when he's going to come back.
못 떠나게 되고
So President Moon In-pyo,
그래서
branch leader Moon In-pyo is going to leave again. I leave soon.
한번 보고
And tomorrow,
시키려고
branch leader
있습니다.
Sakuwa
내일
will be offering
서아프리카
현장 reports.
보고하는지 여러분 들어보시게 되면
So once you hear the report of West Africa,
신령과 진리로 하나 돼 가고 있구나 하는 것을
we can see and truly realize how the world is becoming one through truth and spirit. Heavenly Parent is alive.
들려주시고 역사하시는 하늘 부모
He is giving us messages, and He is working through us.
역사에서도 귀하신 말씀이 있는데 시간
And there's precious words from Him during the great works, but due to the lack of time, we will save it for later.
보니까 그냥 계속 시간이 오버돼서 했는데
Although, because of the Hyojung report going overtime, you're fine, right? Even though this devotion session ends a little later. I hope it becomes a time where you meet Heavenly Parents through heart. Thank you so much. Let us give President Lee Gi-sung another great round of applause for giving words of wisdom. Now,